Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am still up in my spare room up here, showing off all my wool that I have to knit here. I've had a visit from my sister this morning, so I have not had any knitting done at all. She always messages me and she says, "Are you in?" And this is, on my home phone. I do use my mobile, but I do have a home phone as well. And I said, "Well, Linda, if I wasn't in, I wouldn't be answering the phone, would I?" She always laughs. She says, "I'm just going to pop round for 10 minutes. She says, "I'm bringing some chocolates and things for you." So I says, "Oh, well, that's good." So she came. I'm going to show you what she brought me. She brought me a packet of crumbly all butter shortbread rounds. These are made by Ringtons. I used to work for Rington's Tea once upon a time, a very long time ago, just after I left school. So that would have been 1961. I worked there for 3 years. It is Rington's all butter shortbread biscuits, and I'll tell you the reason she brought these after I show you. And there's a packet of chocolate celebration. There's all kinds in there: Milky Way, Bounty, Galaxy, Twix, Snickers, Maltesers and Mars. So that was a packet of those. Put them down there, they're falling off on the edge of the bench. And a box of Ferrero Rocher, I think that's how you pronounce it. Those like nutty, I think they're nutty. Whole hazelnut surrounded by delicious layers of crispy wafer, a velvety filling, smooth milk chocolate and finely chopped hazelnut pieces. So it's a box of those. And a box of dairy mix. Dairy box, Nestle Dairy Box Classic Collection. Box of those. And she also brought me this calendar. She asked, she had bought some. She says, "Do you have a calendar?" I says, "Oh, there's one hanging on my wall behind you there. But I do need this one to come in handy. I can write anything I start knitting. I do have a book where I write what I'm knitting, when I start it, when I finish it and that, but this will come in handy. I'll just jot things down like on here, and any orders I have, I'll just jot them down so I know how long I've had them. Because it's very, all different dogs. It's got different pictures, different dogs and thing. Anyway, that come in handy. So that's what she brought today, and the reason she brought them to me is my sister is a lollipop lady, and she gets lots at Christmas time. She gets lots of, the parents of the children that walk their children to school and that, and they often bring her these boxes of chocolates and sweets and biscuits and all sorts at Christmas time. She gets an awful lot. But my sister is diabetic. But you can't tell people that when they're handing you boxes of chocolates and she can't eat them. So she does give them to, she only has the one daughter, so she does give them some to her for her and her grandkids, her 2 grandsons, and she gives me a lot. But I will be giving some of those to my granddaughter for the kids, because I am trying to cut down on the sweets and things, because I want to lose a little bit weight as well, because a lot of my clothes are starting to get tight on me. But anyway, she always says, "I'm just popping in for 10 minutes. That was 10 o'clock. It was 12 o'clock before she left. So I've got no knitting done this morning. And then I thought I'd better come up and do a video, because I'm going to do more than one video to make up for some of my losses. But anyway, and I like this seat up here. This used to be my computer seat, one of those ones. It's just I can swing around and on it like that. Do anything like that. But I'm going to pick up this. This is a mandala I made quite some time ago, and I wanted to do some, it was actually some, it's cotton, it's all cotton, But some of it, the two darker colours are mercerised cotton, what I bought from Mariners. And it's what I had left over from a poncho I did for a lady in the United States. And I was wanting to do, I made this quite a while ago, actually I made a couple of them and I sent one to the lady in the United States as well. But I was wanting to make some coasters with the centre pattern. You know, you've probably seen those on some of my coasters. I wanted to make some coasters to go with it, to sell as a set. But Mariners, it looks like have gone into liquidation. I did actually apply to them an order quite a while ago, trying to get the other colours, because that was where I got it from, this mercerised cotton. The cream is, it's just ordinary cotton, but the spice, this was called spice, and I forget what this, the sandy coloured was, but this is mercerised cotton, and I had wanted those ones to do the coasters to go with this, but it looks like I can't get in. I have tried other places, but mercerised cotton is very hard to come by. And anyway, I have seen it, they just don't have those colours. So I'm probably going to sell this just as a mandala, as a centrepiece for a table, where you would put like a bowl of fruit or flowers or something like that on. That's the only way, because it doesn't look like I'm going to get the other colours. I do have a little bit, I'll show you here. I do have a little bit this. I could do probably, there's enough probably to do with that, but it's a spice colour I can't get. And I have plenty of the cream. So it looks like I'm just going to have to sell it the way, see if I can sell it the way it is. I'll probably put it on my Etsy shop and see what happens with it. But anyway, this would have been finished this morning, but I had a visit from my sister, so I couldn't sit and knit. Well, I couldn't sit and talk, and I always say to her, you know, you never shut up when you start, and she says to me, you've got room to talk, you're worse than me. So that's the little much I've gotten done of that one. I just have to do the sleeves and put the neckband on, because the button bands and that are part of the little cardigan. So that's how much I've got done of that one. And this one, this is my lemon one that I'm doing the tutorial for on my other channel. So those that's been watching will know that I have the back and the front, and I have one sleeve completely finished, and I'm in the middle of doing the second sleeve. I'll put that down. Yeah, I'll put my box on the floor that I keep my wool in. You know, it's just one of those little Christmas things you got, and it's very handy. I keep the wool in there when I'm sitting knitting, and it stops it rolling around the floor. And so I've got this. Oh, something just flew down on there. Oh, I've got a butterfly flying around in the room. Oh, I'll have to get it out. It's gone under my seat. It's on my cardigan. You'll have to excuse me a moment. I'm going to get this butterfly and put it out the window, because I found another one dead on the floor, and it's a lovely, oh, it's moved before I could get a hold of it. I think I've got my hand over it. Can I keep it? Yes, I've got it. I've saved it. You can't see it in there, but it's one of those ones with the orange and brown thing on it. I'll let it out of the window. Oh, it won't go off my fingers. There, it's away. That's the second one. I did find a one dead on the floor this morning when I came in here. I don't know how it got in. Oh, I must have had the windows open in this bedroom sometime, or it's come in from one of the other windows and managed to get itself locked in from the the look of it. But back to my knitting. This is my second sleeve, and I am nearly up to the armholes, but I have done a little bit. I've done the tutorial for this, and I have done the tutorial for the sleeve and told how many stitches I had cast on and how many I increased to, and then how many I decreased on the thing. Well, I didn't think I had to tell anybody, to show anybody how to actually increase or decrease, but a lady put a comment on the tutorial and she says, what about the increase and the decrease when I put the sleeve up? So I have started a little video. I've done a little bit and shown exactly how I do increase on these kind of patterns, because these kind of patterns, as you can see, the stitches are changing all the way up, because we're going from alternating the stitches from knits to purls, and I do the increase a little bit different to what I normally do on other things. But I've shown that on I've done just a little video, and I've shown exactly how I've done the increase. And I've said on the video that when I get up to the armholes, I'm not quite up to the armholes yet, but I don't do this till later on in the afternoon. So when I get up to the armholes, I'll do a little bit more of the video and show how I do the decrease, just for that lady that asked. So it'll not be too long. Finish this and then I'll be able to do the part, because I'll have the neck to show how to pick the stitches up for the neck. And this is on my other channel, on my Sheila's Just Knitting. And then when I've done the neck, I'll show everybody how I sew it up and that, and then that'll be the end of that tutorial, and I'll be able to do something else, some other kind of tutorial on that channel. But that was just a little bit extra for the lady that asked. And if she'd looked through all my videos, she will say I have a playlist called Basic Knitting, and I actually show how to do different increases and decreases in little videos in that other playlist. But the lady mustn't have looked. She must just have looked at this video. So anyway, it's nearly finished, and I'll be able to put it up. Probably more than likely it'll be tomorrow, the little bit of that, and then I'll probably put the neck on around about the same time. But anyway, I want to get back to my little one and show this one when I've got it finished. And then I have one more to do for this lady, for this one, and then I'll have to message her, send her an email and ask her for her address, and that's so I can send them off to her. And then I'll be able to get on to, I have a little pink one for a newborn to do, the same as the little hat and the cardigans that I was doing in Aran. But like I said, I think in my other video, I'm going to do it in double knitting, because I think I don't think Aran is nice for a newborn baby. When my babies were little, I only ever knit with 3-ply and 4-ply, which was, you know, the kind of wool we used in those days. But everything seems to be in double knitting these days. But that was a long time ago and things have changed. But I do not think Aran will be nice for a newborn baby. So I'm going to keep on, like I'm saying, I have some nice pink. I'm going to do in double knitting for the same thing. But that's my little bit for now. And I'm not sure whether I'll have time to put another video up today at all, because I do go to my bingo tonight, and I'll be probably leaving around about 7 to go to my bingo. But if I have time, I'll put another video up later on to try to pick up some of the revenue that I've lost on YouTube. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all again. So bye for now.